Hey, this is GroundBeef98 here, welcoming you to the Weekly Grind.
I'm an alien. My name is Sean Gibson 10, and even I am watching the Weekly Grind.
Hey folks, this is the Simplistic Seth, and you're currently watching the Weekly Grind.
Oh, hi there! Fancy meeting you here. Yes, I am still alive. I'm sorry it has been so long since I made a new video, but these last few weeks I have been really busy. Seriously guys, over the last few weeks I have really been working on my social media and trying to grow my network the best I can. I have also been working hard with my band, practicing and getting ready for some shows we have coming up. There's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done, let me tell you. So in my previous video, I wanted you guys to ask me any questions you would like me to answer. I actually had quite a few great questions, and I am going to do my best now to answer them for you. My good friend, the Legend of Liv, asked me, what made me want to start making YouTube videos? Actually, Liv, I first joined YouTube around 2006-2007 under another account I had. Pretty much all I did was use that account to watch videos from many great vloggers such as Digital Soul and the Momo Zone. Both of those vloggers are very motivating people and really engage their audience, and I just love that about them. Finally, one day I thought, hey, maybe I'll post a video up on my own just to see how many views it would get. And that is pretty much how it started. Those two I mentioned are still on YouTube, and they still upload videos, and I still to this day watch every one of them. You should go subscribe to them, you will love them too. Schmumpkin2 asks, what is my proudest accomplishment and what is my greatest fear? Well, pretty much nobody knows this about me, but I would say my two proudest accomplishments still to this day would be number one, when I earned the rank of Eagle Scout when I was younger, and the second one would be when I became a third-degree Master Mason. As far as my biggest fear, well, I would say that my fear is going through my lifetime and not being remembered for something important I have done. Sean Gibson 10 asks, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I guess however much he freaking wanted. He also wanted to know if I would ever have a Komodo dragon at my house. I think I will pass on that. Those things are kind of freaky. XX Love XX Lust XX asked, why don't you and I have more subscribers? Well, Shannon, that is a question I wish I knew the answer to. I try my hardest every single day to grow my network, and so far, things seem to be picking up at least, which is good. My answer is that whatever we do, we should never stop being motivated, and eventually good things will come for both of us. Sad 6 Eyes 6 Pinky 6 asked me if I liked any kind of rockabilly music and if I would think about covering a song from that genre. Honestly, the only rockabilly group I really know of is the most popular one, which is the Brian Setzer Orchestra. I have watched Brian play. He is way better than me. And he has a lot of great talent and is a great guitar player as well as a singer. I wish I was that good. Mr. Fishhook 007 wants to know, what makes me so sure? Honestly, dude, I am never too sure about anything. I live day by day and I go with the flow. Little Fawn in the Woods wants to know how I learned to play guitar, who my favorite bands are, where I was born, and where I grew up. Well, Sarah, I don't think I will ever grow up. I was born in a town called Greenville here in Illinois, and I grew up in a very small town called Sorrento. My hometown only has a population of around 600, including cats, dogs, and small woodland creatures. As far as how I learned to play guitar, I started playing when I was around 9 or 10, but didn't start taking it more seriously until I was around 13 or so. My all-time favorite band still to this day is Rush. I love all types of music though. James Brown Vlog asks, where do I see myself in 5 years? That is really hard to say, James. My life has totally changed within the last 5 years or even less. I wish I could answer that, but I just don't know. Again, I live day to day anymore. Half the Mic wants to know, what is my favorite beer? I would say that my favorite beer is whatever comes to me free at my gigs. Recently, though, I have been drinking more of Bud Select over many others. Goose Farable wants to know who my favorite YouTubers are and who I would like to do a collab with. Another good question, which is hard to answer because I love all types of YouTubers for many different reasons, but I think it is safe to say that I love you all. As far as collaborations, I am always open for ideas and would love to be a part of many if I could. Drums R828 wants to know if I will take him to the zoo. You mean to live or just to visit? Just playing. Microvlogging wants to know, what are my experiences with sub for sub and how I feel about it? Well, Jessica, I have never participated in doing a sub for sub, and I never will. To each your own, but why would you want a channel subscribe to you who would never watch a single video of yours? Seems kind of pointless if you ask me. All the people who do that are only trying to get a high sub count. And a high sub count is useless if none of the fake accounts are going to even watch your content anyway. Having a lot of subscribers now on YouTube doesn't mean squat. Now it is all about getting the real subscribers to watch your content regularly. Domingo0022 Iway wants to know how I cope with stress. Well, Domingo, I Hulk smash some stuff! Ha, no. I usually just chill out to some good tunes or hang with my friends to relax. That usually does the trick. Blake B. Sandmeyer wants to know, what kind of sports do I like? That depends. Does women mud wrestling count? Aiden Crocker TV wants to know if I plead guilty or not guilty. Well, nothing is legal until you get caught, right? Shh. And lastly, Fracker Cracker wants to know what I think YouTube will be like in the future. That is very hard to predict, but I know one thing is certain, and that is as long as we all stick together like we love to do within the community, it will only make it that much better. Thank you guys so very much for taking the time to ask me your questions. I may do more videos like this in the future if I get a decent response with them. I had a lot of fun answering your questions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and add it to your favorites. Even better yet, share it with all your friends on your own network. I would love to meet your friends as well. Till next time, boys and girls, peace.